College during a panorama year. College during Pandora. College during a panini. College during a pandemic.
And we sound like Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you already read the title, you already know what we finna do. We're doing a little mukbang with some dominoes. Hold on. You already know, $5.99 deal. Shove his. Anywho, this wasn't originally supposed to be a mukbang. This was really supposed to be, me just chilling and talking, but of course food got involved somehow. Anyways, let's just get straight into it. College during a panorama year. College during Pandora. College during a panini. College during a pandemic. Let me tell you, that has been one of the most stressful situations ever. And of course, college itself is stressful, but when you add going through a pandemic, COVID-19 to it, yeah, it just made things worse. So if you didn't know or didn't watch my last video, I attend Dillard University at HBCU in New Orleans, Louisiana. Great school for nursing. Like, I love this love-hate relationship with the school. We'll get into that later. But yeah. So when school first started, things weren't everything. It wasn't where it's supposed to be. Okay. Child, anyways, first things first, what inspired me to go to school? In all honesty, I didn't have any inspiration or motivation to go to college. I had a lot of back and forth with guidance counselors because she wouldn't send my transcripts. That made me really not want to go. Because it's like, I literally work in your office. Why aren't my transcripts sent off? Why am I still going back and forth with you? But in all honesty, it was really the motivation of wanting to take that extra step and pushing myself, why not go to school, test it out. I am a first generation college student going to a university that's out of state. That's big, that's a lot. Don't let nobody try to downplay you on going to college and how big it is and how much of an accomplishment it is. Because it is a lot. The process you have to go through. Let's talk about the FAFSA process. Scholarships. Like all that. Headache. Me personally, I wasn't prepared. I didn't prepare myself properly for school. I didn't look for scholarships like I needed to. I didn't, I went into last minute to fill out my FAFSA. What else? As far as getting to schools, of course, I had the problem with so all that being said, and plus I wasn't in a financial situation where college really seemed to make sense. It wasn't until my dad, he brought up this thing called the GI Bill for all the kids that are dependents of a veteran. Please look into the GI Bill if they haven't used it. It helps a lot. Help more than you think. Like that money. Look, broke college student is by choice if you get that money. Trust me. I know. Anyways, let's talk about the reason I went to Dillard. All schools I was looking at, I was really thinking of going to MTSU, which is Middle Tennessee State University. Like the art program, I visited several times, and I like their theater program. Real nice school, nice size. It's not too far from Nashville, but about 2 to 3 hours from Memphis, so I'm not that far from home. Great school in my opinion, but it's a PWI. When HBCU, they have a touring thing where they come to different high schools and they set up booths so you can apply to the school, talk to the school, get a feel, try to see what's going on with the school. I came across Dillard at one of the HBCU fairs, and I was like, because it was the school nobody was really looking at. Some people were. I heard people that was in grades above me talking about it, but nobody really told me about it. So I sat there, I asked questions, and I liked the vibe I was getting. They didn't give me that much money, let's be real. I had got full rides from other schools. I had got full rides from like 3 schools. But the thing is, they were small, and I had never heard of them, and it was in places I didn't want to be in. I finally got my acceptance letter from Dillard, and when I got that, I was like beyond happy. And it was like a feeling I hadn't got about any other school. It was just like, this is the place I need to go for whatever reason. So months pass, the pandemic hits, and this is when things get crazy, because it's like, okay, we're let out of school my senior year, because I'm class of 2020, but class of 2020, we're let out. We think we're gonna come back. Plot twist, we don't. It's a year later, boy. That doesn't happen. But so that kind of screws up the whole college process. I was only really able to visit one school, and that was Dillard. Like, I literally visited Dillard like 5 days before the pandemic caused us to go into quarantine. From my visit alone, I liked the school. The campus was different. It was bright. It was pretty. I felt comfortable. I had got lost from my group because because my mom came. I had to go back to the car. And I had got lost from my group, so I ended up wandering around campus. If you ever visit Dillard, there's a greenhouse. And that's what really caught my attention. It was a pretty greenhouse. And they don't use it. So I was like, maybe I can get on campus and do something with that. No. Anywho. Hold on, pause. If you ever get pasta from Domino's, make sure you get in a bread bowl. If you're not getting a bread bowl, you're playing yourself. Busting every time. Busting every time. The reason I wanted to go to a HBCU is to put myself into Black culture. For me personally, I was a theater kid. I was doing choir. I didn't really listen to rap or nothing like that. I wasn't out on the scene. I barely went out with friends like that. If I went out, it was a very rare occasion. You don't see me out unless it's a field trip. And that's why having strict parents. But I was just tired of singing, this color. And I was like, I want to see what it's like to be in that culture, I want to be deep in it. I want to get to know my brothers and my sisters, if you get what I'm saying. So, that's the real reason I decided to go to HBCU. Now, let me be real with you about HBCUs. You're going to get to run around. You're going to get to run around a little. For me personally, I had to run around with the financial aid department because they were asking for things, and I emailed them. They take too long to email me back. A headache. So let's talk about moving day. Moving day was horrible. When I moved in, I had to get cleared through all the offices. I wasn't cleared in finance. So I go to finance to talk to them, and they was like, you're not cleared. It's like, why? It's like, we're missing this document, that document, that document. I said, well, I sent the documents to you. You never told me I was missing something else. She was like, well, I was like, girl, what? So anyway, I talked to her. I was like, well, my parents rented an Airbnb to come out here. They leave in like a day or so. Can they just email it to you and we can work it out like that? She said, cool. We do that. I'm cleared. I can move in. Moving in, I moved in the next day. I didn't have that much stuff. Like I said, I wasn't prepared, so I didn't have I didn't have a mini fridge. I think I had a microwave. That was about it. And I had my clothes. I barely had decorations. I had the paintings I made and a few office stuff, but it wasn't much. Make sure y'all get that stuff when you go to school. Don't play around. As far as money, I didn't have enough money saved up either. I'm just being real. Like, I wish I had someone that would have prepared me more for the whole move-in and college thing, because it was very stressful. Because I wasn't prepared. You have to be prepared to move like that. Anyways, my major. When I enrolled with the Alert, I got accepted. I was a business major. I was pursuing business. For the last 3 years that I had my own business, I have a cupcake business by the name of Pastry Unite. And then I started to look into the art thing. What made me change my mind to undecided is I started to see a lot of people with business majors, well, business majors in general, they get their degree. They get their degree, and it's like, what are you doing with it? As a business major, of course you have managers, but it's like, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to become a manager of nobody. I want to do my own thing. And the pandemic really got me into the art thing, because it's like I needed a way to express myself because I couldn't be around people and I was stuck. So I created more art. And I've been creating art most of my life. I just never took art classes because I was always doing a theater thing, choir thing, everything else but the thing I truly wanted to do. And that's on people pleasing, you know? Terrible. So I changed to undecided. I took time. I started exploring myself and seeing what major made me comfortable as far as classes and everything like that. And that's when I decided to settle on art. And many people believe a degree in art ain't nothing. It ain't gonna take you nowhere. Well, that's all in how you decide to pursue art. But that's with any degree. You can always be jobless after college, no matter what happens. It's not guaranteed that you have a job because you have a piece of paper. And that's the sad fact. Like, you spend all this money to be jobless and in debt. That's real cute, I guess. That's a miracle for you. So I changed it to art. And my first semester only had one art class, and all my classes were online. I didn't have any in person. So most of the art I created, it was drawings. I think it was a coloring class. Basically an intro to drawing and everything. But I wasn't inspired with that. Because it's like, for me, I'm a hands-on learner. I need to be in your face. I need to know what's up. I need to be eye to eye. I need to ask you questions. I need to be involved. If I'm not involved, I won't be interested. And that was my biggest problem during the first semester. Awesome. Couldn't even see it, but it's buffalo chicken bites. Also busting. Busting. But I was broke, unmotivated, so you already know where this went. Depression. First 2 months, I was in a depression because I didn't have money. I was meeting people, and they was going out and stuff, but I couldn't spend money like that. And when you first meet people, you don't want to come off as broke and needy. So it's like, I gotta stay secluded. But lucky for me, I found people that accepted me. They helped me out. Money was never really a big problem for any of us, because it was like, once I got my money up, I don't mind helping you. It's all about helping each other. You gotta have balance in a friend group like that. So after I got my racks up, I still wasn't motivated. It was like, I'm here, but I don't know why I'm here. I can't communicate to anybody. And it's like, I'm just sad. I can't go out. I can't explore. And I stayed on campus. On campus, we had all the freshmen, other classifications. Is that how you say it? Classifications? Well, it was some juniors and sophomores on campus. The sophomores really stayed in the apartments that was on campus. Freshmen stayed in the dorms, and everybody else stayed at the off-campus, or they were commuters. So I was like, where the people at? I got tired of seeing the same people. I ain't gonna cap. Because it's like, I came to school to make connections, to meet new people, see something different. And I'm constantly seeing the same old folks every day. Like, can I get something new? Something different. And you would think being in New Orleans would change it. No, this is a pandemic. They're very serious about that down there. Even with Bourbon Street. That's another thing. I don't really like going out like that. So when I did, I expect to, do something. I'm not gonna go out and look stupid. But anyways. I feel like I'm rambling. I'm really not trying to. I hope y'all just vibing with me, and that's okay. Because I'm trying to eat. I got a little notebook right here. Notes what to talk about. Whoa, whoa. That's embarrassing. Anyways. Moving towards now. Currently, I am back home in Memphis. I came down last week to take care of some business. I haven't left because I'm still taking care of that business, but being home and staying on campus, comparing the experience, sometimes I would rather stay home. Cause it's like, bruh, nah. Just start that part over. Maybe I should stop eating this, like, but I can't. I'm hungry. Okay. Speaking about school and what I want to do with my life. I'm not going to give y'all the full rundown in this video because that's not what it's about. Just know I just want to live my life to the fullest. With school, the motivation to do school during this pandemic is because most people, they're like, everybody else is doing other things. People are buying houses, beginning their business, traveling, doing everything but school, and they're happy. Meanwhile, I'm in school, depressed. So it's like, do I really want to keep doing this? And I'm weighing the pros and cons of it, but that's kind of a difficult process. It's very difficult to see people living the life you want and skipping all the process. Like, people are starting their businesses like that. And it's really thanks to this pandemic. People are buying everything. It don't matter what it is, they're buying it. It's a market for everything. You just gotta put yourself out there. Whole reason I'm doing this right now, putting myself out there, because people wanna see. People be bored. Quarantine and stuff, you ain't got nothing to do. Half the city on lockdown, except for Texas. Y'all be safe out there in Texas. But it ain't nothing really much you can do but online shop. So the audacity. So there ain't much you can do but online shop and of course you're gonna buy new things. Amazon making trillions of dollars. It's like, why not put yourself out there? And as far as traveling is real cheap right now, so why not do it? And go to places that COVID don't really affect with people you trust. And that's how I'm feeling in life. I just don't really care for school that much anymore. Because it's like, who said I need it? Like I said earlier, people are getting these degrees and working at McDonald's. I have family members that have degrees. They're not in their field at all. And I don't want to waste my time. I don't even want to say waste my time. I don't want to go through that process, being stressed out, trying to get in grades for stuff I don't care about. I could understand if I'm trying to be a doctor, because I need to go to school. I'm trying to do art and bake. That's all I care about. So why am I putting myself through this stress? School is needed, of course. The experience is great. You meet new people, you make those connections. Those can always help. But just like it can help, it can be your downfall. Because college, it's like, once you start failing and you lose motivation, it's like whatever. You keep it pushing. I remember one day I made a freaking 25 on the test. I looked at it and I went on about my day. Because what can you do? I'm not finna cry over grades. I'm too grown. This is not like a high school. I'm not as affected by grades and stuff as I should be, but whatever. I just believe COVID has changed the whole outlook of school for many people. It didn't change a lot, and it's like, well, this is the new normal, and I hate to say it, the new normal is ugly, but it's here. Plus, let's talk about the fact you can't see nobody cute on campus. You wearing a mask. Catfishing me with your eyes. You walking around, lashes done, eyes done, eyebrows nice and thick. You pull your mask down, I'm disgusted. I hate to say that. You know it sounds mean. That's just how it is. I just can't do that. Oh well. But I feel like I'm done talking. College and a panini. That's it. Let's press it. We're done. I got to saying so much. The flavor. Well, this concludes this video. If you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Share. You know, get me out there. Share what you like. Comment in the comment section how you feel about going to college in a panoramic. Just let me know how you feel. Because I know y'all feel some type of way. You got to, because I be talking to y'all. I already know how you feel. So go ahead, let everybody else know how you feel. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. My Instagram is guap.cadet. My Twitter is guapcadet, no dot. And my Snapchat is flash_gone000. That's the end of the video. If you didn't hear that, flash_gone000. I'll probably put it in the comment section somewhere or in the description. Until next time, my guys, it's getting ghetto.